So I would mention three things. The first is, regardless of where you are on the political spectrum, the dirtiest part of the socialist water, definitely the capitalist and the fascist water, is the ability to run for re-election over and over and over and over again. And so we need term limits in every single elected position, regardless of whether it's local, like Pawtucket City Councils, or state, like our representatives and senators. I want in so that I can get the hell out. And so how I plan to do that is by being very honest that I think we need term limits in this state. We have term limits in the Central Falls City Council. We have term limits for our mayor. And I plan to also propose term limits for our state senate. But the reason why I think I'm part of moving this forward is because of my second point, which is I'm not alone. As we saw up there with the data, the people, the voters of Rhode Island want this. As you see with the Rhode Island Political Cooperative, we have a group of people that are committed to an agenda. And at the local level, I have candidates at the mayoral race level and at the city council level that have the same vision that I have for our city. And so I know that I'm not alone, and I also know this is way bigger than me. I shouldn't really matter, and in the long run I won't, which is related to my third point. I realized when Aaron spoke that I'm the oldest motherfucker up here. So I graduated high school in 07. Obama's election in 08 was the first election I could vote in. And I was super excited. And like almost everybody else that was 18 and supported Obama, I was drunk on hope and change. And then when I started eating the hope and change sandwich, I realized there was nothing in it. It was just bread. And so when we talk about running on an agenda, we're not just talking about these larger aspirational goals. We're sitting down working on text. We need to have legislation pre-drafted, written down, so that when we get in, we file on day one. The other side has lobbyists that are paid to do this for them. You would be surprised how many people don't even read the shit that they sponsor. They can't answer questions about their own bills because they didn't write them. And so we're coming prepared with a plan and the verbiage for a $15 minimum wage, for health care for all, for criminal justice reform, for the Green New Deal. And so with that, some of us may lose. And that's all right. But you're going to have to talk about what we put on the table. Because that's not about any one of us as individuals. That's about us as a group. That's about a vision that clearly we're all on board with. And so I think that's what I'm part of.